Happy Hour is brought to you by OpenTable. Hey, PAX listeners, welcome to Season 1 of our new series. It's called Happy Hour, and I know what you're thinking. This is not new. We've already done it way back when we first started, and you're right, we did. We dabbled with the format for this episode for a couple of episodes, and the fact is we then got distracted and we took a long time to get our shit together. But cut us some slack because we've had a lot going on. So now we're finally putting it out there. The usual PAX programming is pretty heavy duty and it's focused on business and enhancing it. Happy Hour is more focused on community and enriching it. These are hospitality conversations with hospitality people. We're going to mix up the format and the segments as well. Some weeks we'll focus on people's lives, talking about their wins, their fails, and the things they're most grateful for. Other weeks we'll read the emails that you send us. You guys are always sending through amazing emails. I know, because I read every single one of them. We'll bring on some great hospitality guests, we'll read the emails anonymously, of course, and we'll share our thoughts completely off the cuff. Super chill. These conversations will always take place over a beer, although I don't drink alcohol, so it'll mainly be the guest drinking on their own, but you get the gist. This is episode 1, and we're kicking things off with Gareth Whitton from Tarts Anon. Gareth is a dude who always has a lot going on and always has a lot to say. Maybe too much to say? Nah, I love hearing him talk, and he loves talking, so we were really pumped to sit down together. I went round to Tarts Anon on a Friday evening after they had closed, and we sat down and had a yarn over a beer. We talked about family, we talked a little bit about business, we talked about Nintendo Switches, cricket, and domestic blenders. Overall, it was just a really great yarn. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, hit us up and let us know if you do. Let us know if you don't. hello@pax.melbourne. Firstly, welcome to Happy Hour.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you.
Be here.
I feel like I haven't seen you in so long, so it's good to actually
bro.
catch up, man.
I know. I've been fucking so inconsistent, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe just give it a little bit of a, that way. There you go.
Did you get it? Oh, nice.
No bottle opener needed. All right.
Okay, so careful when you pop in the cork, because I don't know if it'll fizz on it. So I'll tell you what you're drinking today as part of Happy Hour. I brought you a beer. It's a really epic beer.
Great.
I think you're good.
My day off tomorrow,
Why I was really keen for you to try this is because I know that you're a big ambassador for VB.
Yeah. Correct.
So I'll give you the lowdown of these guys. Okay, so this is Malt Donkey. These guys, all you need to know is that these guys are making the best fucking malt in the world. It's wild what they're doing with malt.
Nuts.
What you do with Tarts is, dude, you should do a collab with them. Because what they do with malt is what you do with Tarts. I'll give you a yardstick.
Okay.
Most breweries spend $2 a kilo on malt, right? Mm-hmm. These guys are like $20 a kilo.
Jesus Christ.
But they're not actually
in
buying
this economy?
malt. Well, no, but they're not actually purchasing the malt. What they're doing is like they've gone out and they're finding farmers that will grow barley local. Yeah. Then they're bringing the barley in. So you can taste like terroir in the beer.
I fucking love that.
It's so sick.
That's so good.
And so what they're doing is they've built a whole fucking plant with like, oh, that piece of equipment doesn't exist. So I'll just go to Germany and engage a firm to engineer it and spend $500,000 on this one particular thing that's going to increase the quality of the malt.
Yeah.
It's elite what they're doing with malt. And so then with that, they're now making beers that are a bit different to the hoppy craft crazy shit.
Yes,
this is
God.
This is right up your alley.
Yeah.
But this is what you're drinking is like really what they call like fine ale. It's like hectic, like high end crazy shit.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
I'm not sure. I'm speaking out of turn here, but I came back from the UK. I lived in the UK for it wasn't too long, but it was about, nearly 2 years. Just visa
thing. Working
holiday. I came back early for other reasons. No, that's another point. It's a story for another time. But I became a VB, like a big fan. I probably pretty much took up drinking domestic lagers exclusively because I became very disenfranchised with the craft scene.
Right.
Because I came back from the UK with like the biggest love for pump ale.
Oh, bro, me too.
I was obsessed.
Same.
Me and my mate, who actually used to live and work in a pub in West Kensington.
Yeah.
And I spent so much time there. I was there like literally every day off. Sometimes I just like crash at his house. And I used to live there on times because it was close to my work and it was brilliant. Anyway, and they used to have lots of guest ales on the taps.
So good.
We went, he's a mate of mine from school, but we were living there at the same time. We went on a boys' trip to Cornwall to St. Austell's where they have like
proper
tribute,
ale.
Betty Stoggs, like all the fucking hardcore Cornish like West Country ales. Did a full tour, all the breweries, boozers.
Have you found anyone in Melbourne who's got the hand pump going?
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because the one that because we were on a bit of a search. I'm sure there are others out there, and I'm not a Melburnian, so I can't say I've got the richest understanding of it. But I know that there was one around the corner at the Cherry Tree Hotel on Balmain Street, and they've just gone through a renovation.
They would have kept it.
I hope so.
Well, I saw an article about it. I haven't been there, but the article I read was all about trying to preserve the soul of
I hope they've got it there because that was like one of the very few places where I was able to find.
Do you know who's got one? I'm sure. I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time. I'm sure they've still got it. But I remember when Ali took over the Great Northern Hotel in North Carlton.
Pub.
Such a good pub. That was like my fucking lounge room for many years. And they had the hand pump. And I loved it, man. And it used to piss them off so bad because we'd be there watching the footy. It's pumping, like, pardon the pun. And I'd get to the front of the line and be like one of those. And they'd be like, oh, fuck's sake, man.
Exactly. So people start ordering like, complex shaken cocktails at the booze. You're like, bro, come on, just get the post mix for Christ's sake.
So funny. Yeah. Hey, so for today, I want to ask you to share some personal experiences with us on the show.
I have many.
It's going to be really simple. We're just going to do a win, a fail, and a grateful. That's it. So tell me, in the last couple of weeks, you tell me a win.
Oh, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you can't go back forever. Just recent. It's going to be recent because we want it to just be like somewhat, like recent with the times kind of vibe. Sure. So think of it. So we'll share together, right? Yeah. So you do a win, I'll do a win. You do a fail, I'll do a fail. You do a grateful, do a grateful. Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. All right, go. So for a win. Oh, look, I think at the moment, we don't want to go back down this rabbit hole because it's something that you and I do way too easily. But, especially in light of what's been announced the last couple of months with change of the hospice scene, I'm trying to remain positive around all of this, but these are a lot of things that have been taken away from us. In terms of just of like flexibility and like being able to like manage our businesses in a hard time.
Yeah. You mean all this you mean everything that's cash flow related or regulation?
Just like everyday super, the minimum wage increases. Like this is fine. Like I mean, again, like I think everyone deserves their pay, but like when it comes to minimum wages, all of our staff are above the award anyway. So frankly, it doesn't impact change it too much for us. But I think it's more the sentiment that I think that's come out. Anyway, like I'm not going to go on too long about this because it's something that I feel is probably going to, earn me a couple of enemies if I really give my opinions on it. And also
wait till you've drunk more of that beer and then
a bit more malt donkey just to really get the donkey kicking, so to speak. But I just think it perpetuates this idea that small business owners are out there to I don't know, just like get their own. Like it's a selfish thing. Like I mean, we're not going to go. We go into business. I think we're the very niche in the hospitality sector group of people going into business we're not in it to make money. But you're also not going to start a business without the idea of making money.
Yeah. At least being viable.
Yeah, 100%. And I want to be viable. I'd love to build wealth. I don't think I'm ever going to do it in a bakery or patisserie. That's for sure.
Well, you never know.
Well, yeah, exactly. We'll see. But, I think
start selling sandwiches.
Here we go.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I know you haven't shared your win yet, but like, I think it's important to say this because I'm not as anti-government as everybody else is.
Okay.
I'm not, right? Yeah. And I'm not even drinking the fucking beer, and this could be a controversial statement. Okay. But man, we happen to have one of the best standards of living in the world.
100%.
And it's because of one reason. We've got a pretty fucking good government.
Yeah. I agree. And I've always been, I've never. I mean, I'm not like some, tinfoil hat wearing like anti-government conspiracist either. But I think like in recent years, it's that old adage of the older you become, the more conservative you become as well. And I feel that like a few of I think having a family, I think, is a big catalyst for that.
For sure.
But anyway, like this is, I'm segueing a little bit too much, but I'd like to think that these are just the same sorts of hurdles that people before us have faced.
Yeah, right.
There's probably just more narrative, more chit chat around it because of social media, and so like it kind of perpetuates ideologies and they become more toxic, and then the feelings behind them just seem to be that bit more passionate. Whereas I genuinely believe that like this is a challenge, it's another obstacle, it's another like opportunity for us to adapt. Just sometimes when you're getting beaten down a lot and you're having to fight off every other, and like we've had a rough couple of years like within our business. Say personally, but like as Tarts Anon. So
but to your point though,
like another hurdle.
But it's like every time, like you can, Henry Ford said that challenges are just those things you see. Well, I think he said it was challenges are those frightful things you see when you take your eye off the goal.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's like it's really easy to take your eye off the goal when every time you open Instagram, it's doom and gloom and it's people freaking out and and look, I'm not saying that there's no place for that, right? No. I really do empathize and sympathize with everyone who's doing it tough right now. And I feel you, and I know that you need a voice and you need a place to be able to vent and feel seen. Not disputing that at all. But when the entire narrative is in that one vein, it's hard to not be influenced by that.
Yeah.
And that may or may not actually represent the potential that is staring you in the face. Yeah. So it's sometimes good to just be able to detach from that a little bit, take stock of where you're actually at and come up with a really clear strategy that's going to help you navigate whatever difficulty is there.
It just takes a lot of balancing to sort of like on one end of the stick not become delusional either and sort of think, oh, it's all okay. It's all
so how do you cope with this stuff? Like how do you kind of launder out the negative thoughts and stay positive? You're quite a negative guy at the best of times.
Yeah, no, I tend to go into eco mode. I think they're like, oh, fuck it, everyone go home. Everyone go home, no more casuals that you dare throw in the bin. And I end up sort of,
I mean, you ride a lot though. Yeah. Is that a regulator for you?
No, not enough anymore. No, unfortunately not. No, just
why?
Work's pretty. This is just pretty involving. I've injured myself.
Oh fuck!
I've got a 4-year-old.
Does that mean you've stopped shaving your legs?
Nope. It's still got to feel like a cyclist. Yeah. No, it's look, I do get a little bit of that zen time off the bike, but like again, the weather sucks at the moment. It's just too wet.
True.
And I sleep in and I think, fuck it, I'll just do something later, and then I never do something later because I'm watching Gabby's Dollhouse or doing Spider-Man puzzles. So it's like,
So what's your outlet then? How do you?
Here, creative here. I feel like I've actually got some good channels in the shop. Cool. I've got some really strong people. I've got 2 in particular, or 3, I should say, in particular, like in my management group at the moment.
Got you.
Who are just like, I mean, that's my grateful. Let's not skip ahead, but
sure.
But that's also been a really good outlet for me. Is that I've got people who have as much input and passion and care about my own business than I think I've ever had here. Wow. And I'm never going to say this in a negative way because it sounds as though I'm bad-mouthing like my team of the past. It's far from that because they, we wouldn't be in this position of opportunity to attract people of this caliber without them. But
totally.
Like I said, I feel that I'm at a point of growth, and I feel I'm at a point now where, I reckon that I've hired. I'm not sure who it is just yet, or like what it looks like, but I reckon I potentially have already hired my successor. Being the head chef.
Oh man, isn't that the best feeling ever when you've got someone like that in your team?
It's exactly that. It's a feeling. It's not like a kind of this is the cold hard facts. It's sort of like I feel the security now, and that's my grateful big time.
Yeah, because you feel supported and you feel like you're not alone.
I feel heard.
Yeah,
feel listened to.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm not necessarily in a unique position, but like I look around a lot of operators, or founders, and a lot of them have the I wouldn't say it's like the benefit or the advantage, but they have the comfort at least of being like co-operators with their fellow founders.
Yeah, wow.
Whereas, like I'm not sure if this is podcast chat, but like my co-founders have many fingers in several other pies.
Sure.
But this is my one and only.
Got it.
What I mean? So I shoulder a lot here, and to finally have some people around me who not only listen to it, but like have even contradictions. Like finally being like, actually, no, I'm being told what to do.
Wow.
I've got people like steering my own ship, and I'm just like, fucking,
Thank you.
I feel like I'm like a sub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm being told like, yes, like it's getting me off. They tell me what to do. You know what I mean? People pay money for that shit. I mean, I'm paying them up for it as well, might I add. But I've actually seen people like actually taking the fucking wheel and doing things that's just like, it fills me with joy.
Yeah.
And
you've been running for, I mean, the decision fatigue you must be operating
big
under
time.
is so massive. And then someone comes along that's willing to make a decision for better or worse on your behalf.
And contribute.
Yeah.
This is like, it's fucking manna from heaven. It is honestly like crack. So
was that your grateful or your win?
that's my grateful.
That's your grateful.
But like, should I not bash up my win as well?
Yeah.
My win, I think, has been, this is a very small win, but it's a win nonetheless. Like, I tidied my dry store and my freezer.
Awesome.
Like, I'm a very frugal person as well. That really stems from the negativity.
Sure.
But like, I hate throwing things away. Like, I've developed recipes that we serve like proudly as well, might I add. Not sort of like, I don't tell them that it's made out of trim, but like we set proudly, and I will advertise this. Like I will go on a podcast and talk about it.
Right.
That like I'll use my waste to make quality product.
Amazing.
And like we generate, and I've actually had people comment on how little we throw away, and I was like, I'm so proud of that.
Yeah.
And and for me to like be able to go through, not only sort of, keep my frugality intact, but still be able to go through my dry store and separate from shit and throw things away that I'm sort of like, you know what, I just need clarity.
It's so cathartic.
Cleaned out it is big time.
It's like Marie Kondo shit.
It is, exactly. And there were a few things that weren't sparking joy. So
there you go.
Away. And then the best part is that like now we've got just be able to free up that mental space to be able to focus on that has been my that has been my win.
Bro, that's amazing. I mean, that is like such an important one because it's such a little one.
Yeah.
But fuck, it adds a lot of value when you do shit like that in your life.
Adds peace.
Yeah.
And then that peace, I mean, you then become in control again as opposed to like doing things because you have to. You're starting to do stuff because you want to again. Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those basic hygiene factors that's so easy to overlook. Like I get that same feeling when I do some chain maintenance on my motorbike.
Correct.
Yeah. And then it just feels so good. And it's like, man, it takes, 10, 15 minutes. You listen to a podcast and I should do it every second day.
Yeah.
But I don't, and then when I do it, it's just like, oh my God, I feel amazing.
I know.
Like, what the hell? But we know this and still don't do it.
Yeah, that's it. And I think that's probably, that's kind of, well, I mean, like, I'm not going to jump too far ahead, but that's what I feel like where those losses start coming in.
Sure.
It's not necessarily real-time failures. It's that retrospective sort of like, I know I should have done that and I haven't done it properly. And it's not necessarily brought about like a catastrophe. It's just not, it just doesn't, I feel like I'm cheating. And I feel like I'm cheating myself.
Gotcha.
Because I haven't done the thing with authenticity.
Right. Fuck, that's a hard one to reconcile. I'll throw my quick fail out. Well, actually, I'll give you it's my grateful that turns into a fail.
Sure.
All of mine are about my kids this week. So the grateful is, it's crazy. So Nevi, our eldest, has been saving for like a year now to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know, whenever they came out since then, that's how long he's been saving for.
Damn.
And they're like, I don't know, $700, $800, something like that. And he's saved $40. Because he's not making any money.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's hard to save when you're 11 years old.
Yeah.
So how's this, right? So then fast forward to a couple of weeks back, Vanda, our middle child,
got like headhunted or whatever, talent scouted to do a photo shoot for a skate brand.
Sick.
So cool. That's it was so in his element because he's such a fucking style master.
Yeah.
And so these guys
Incredible vans too, like the synergies.
Yeah.
Fucking,
so there.
you know.
So these guys paid him. He did a 2-day photo shoot, $900.
That's dope.
How good's that?
Yeah.
He's 9 years old, $900. And I'm like, okay, so listen, what do you want to do with this money? Right? Because I'm just like, save it. And he's like the most non-materialistic person ever. Like he actually has said at Christmas when it's like, what do you want for Christmas, Van? And he'll be like, I don't need anything. Like I'm all good. Right. Like for a 9-year-old. So he's very like on the level.
Yeah.
And with this 900, I'm expecting he's just going to be like, I'll just save it. I'll just sit on it, whatever. Right. Yeah. Without no hesitation, first thing that came out of his mouth, what do you want to do with this money? Let's buy Nevi the Switch.
That's loose.
How cool is that?
I can't cry on the podcast.
I know, but doesn't that?
That's
you just think like how that is just awesome, brother.
I mean, that's a win. That's like great parenting.
It's a grateful because I'm just like, man, where did you get these values? Like this is amazing.
Brother,
I'm like, man, we must like that. He picks that up from influence and somewhere, and it just made me go, man, that is unbelievable. That in that moment you can think that altruistically, like. That's what we need the world to be. Yeah. But then this leads into my fail. So now we've got a Nintendo Switch too.
Right. Swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what my fail is. I can't beat my kids at Mario Kart. I can't do it. You're kidding. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying, and I'm making it look.
You're from that generation.
Yeah, but man, it's so funny when we're playing. I'm making it look like I'm just whatever. Yeah, I'm not really. Exactly. I'm thinking about something else, so I've got to check the stove. Man, I'm fucking trying my ass off, and they're smoking me and not even thinking about it.
Get them on like the 64 controller. See how they handle that.
It's a hardware thing.
Maybe that's what it is. I mean,
the games now are fucking lit as well. Like, holy shit, they're good.
I've never really been a gamer, so I can't speak to that. But the one game, and I'm saying literally, ever since I was a kid. We never had a console. We had a PC. It was Dad's work computer. We had a couple of fucking like demo games on there. Microsoft Football was like the beta version or whatever that. But the only game that I ever got into was my flatmate had a Wii, and it was Mario Kart Wii. I was obsessed. And I was a gun. I had every fucking license, every fucking championship won. Reverse, the mirror versions of them as well. Full stars. I was just like, and I'd played so much. It was my 20s, we don't need to expand on that. But there was a lot of computer game playing, and it was literally only Mario Kart. But,
I love it. Maybe you should go buy yourself a Switch too, and that can be another outlet.
I don't need that. Yeah. No, I don't have the time for that.
Nah, fair.
And I'd rather...
Right, it's the wrong outlet.
Just like go into the garage and dick around with my bikes.
Yeah.
I've actually got a new crank set sitting at home. I just want to put it onto my...
Okay, so that's going to be...
I mean, it's good. Like, when I can do it, it's nice. Yeah. Otis loves riding his pushy, so it's nice to be able to, like, connect with him.
Yeah, that's cool, man, because that's something you guys will do together.
He started playing
cricket.
He? Yeah.
Oh, you must be so stoked.
Mate, he was a bit like, I'll play cricket and whack it, and then he would just go on... He would like put the ball on the ground and hit it like a hockey stick and then walk away. I'm like, come on. And then he's like, gets distracted with something else. But I don't know what it was, but something that day just clicked and we played for like an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm like lobbing them underarm and he's just like hitting every fourth ball into, but I mean.
You got to nurture that.
That's my happy place.
Yeah, dude.
Cricket.
Yeah.
And seeing my son find the enthusiasm that I have for that sport just, God,
meta
cockles.
Shit. How old's he now?
He's 3.5.
Oh, man, imagine what it's going to be like when you get home and he's like, Dad, let's go to the nets.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, tissues. I thought the Switch thing was going to get me. This is like floodgates deluxe. No, I mean, I can't wait for that. Yeah. I honestly can't. Like, at the moment, he's and like he doesn't listen to me at all.
Right.
He's like he's a 3-year-old. He's like, he pushes the buttons, does everything he can to sort of like get away from what your direction is. But then the only time I've actually felt like I've connected with him is like, I was like, get your feet, pointing in the direction of this, hands close together, like grip on the bat,
Amazing.
Head over your shoulder, look at the ball, don't look at me.
Oh, dude.
For a 3-year-old, and then for him to follow it. And then not only that, but like, for him to make contact.
And then it clicked.
And fucking hoof it over cow.
Dude.
You know?
It's like core memory shit.
And then I'm sort of like, that connection for him to sort of like, I listened to what he had to say.
Yeah.
I did it and it worked. And it's like, and I'm like, fucking now. And the joy that brought him was elite.
Oh, man. And you got so many more of those to come now that you both have that path.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's good. What's your fail?
My fail this week, look, I think it's small ones. We let a few things slip. You know, we are in that space now where we're looking to sort of grow our offering, but without overextend our capacity. This is because we're limited. We've downsized, or right-sized, should I say. I think we've found our sweet spot. Trying to really cut back on overtime, which isn't really, which is hard when you're downsizing and staff.
Yeah, for sure.
So it takes a little bit of creativity without feeling like you're compromising on your customers' wants.
Yeah.
But
delicate balance.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it is. It's fucking it really is.
So what did you get wrong?
I think we just got a bit greedy. We found that we had a couple of good accounts that were and good online catering things. Because I always look at this sort of stuff, and we've been offered by offered some pretty cool things by some great operators to sort of collaborate and work with together. And there's always the way, like there's always like an asterisk somewhere. Like they got to get something out of you. They're not doing this to give you an opportunity and pay you big time.
Yeah,
there's always, no matter how hard we try, we're not like going to be on the same level as like operators with just shitloads of capital behind them.
Yeah.
And so we need to do it relatively conservatively to be able to like get there. But at the same time, I think because of that, we're aware of like what we're capable of, the amount of money that it costs for us to do it, and the value of like, breaking an eggs to make an omelette. You got to have the fucking eggs.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you haven't got eggs to make that omelette, you got to make sure that every fucking egg goes into the omelette, right? You know what I mean? It's not to sort of ride the metaphor too hard, but like, I can't just sort of go like, oh, okay, sure, we fucked that up, but like, we'll go again. Like, we just sort of like, that was our last chance. You know what I mean? And and not to be so dramatic, but we kind of do, we're just so aware of like, what the margin area is at the moment. And I think we fucked up because we got approached by a couple of really cool clients who were going to be able to provide consistent orders on, catering, and that's keeping the lights on.
Yep.
We're proud of our product. I think it's amazing when in that catering catalogue that we have.
Yep.
And then we said, this is the price we can do. And they were like, it's too expensive. And we're like, well, we're not backing down. And they were like, see you later. And I was like, fuck.
And do you wish you had to back down and met
yes
them
and
where they
no.
were?
I think we I wish we'd gone in there a little less gung-ho.
Righto.
I think we, as I said, that's one space.
Can you just go back to them?
We have done.
Yeah, just been like, hey, I found a way. I can land it
but
here.
It's tails between leg stuff.
Who gives a shit though?
Well,
man?
yeah, I know, but that's it. If I get the contract, then it's all okay.
Well, no, but it's also how you present it. If you go back to them being like, oh, hey, so about that price, can we chat again? It's tail between your legs. If you go back and go, hey, listen, really wanted to do business with you, and I know we couldn't make it work, but I've had an idea that I can change something around here. Can I repitch?
Yeah.
Then they're just going to appreciate that and go, oh, great, awesome, you've been thinking about it.
I just think that we've ridden a pretty smooth wave for the last 4 years.
Sure.
And now as the pushes have started to become, firm shoves, we just need to be a little bit more self-aware.
Yep.
And we were again, I said before off camera, off fucking record, we were the thing of the moment for a little bit. We rested on our laurels. We had some really fucking great smooth runs.
Amazing
and now
promo.
Well, exactly. And I think, we worked really hard at sustaining it, but it was actually, it was you since this the first time. Is that the revolving door of Melbourne?
Yeah.
Particularly in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Australia, in general, but here more so than anywhere else is just so rapid. And it moves at such a click that if you let it slip and if you don't sustain it, like even if you do sometimes, it's not enough.
No.
And like you just kind of always got to be at the forefront.
Yeah, you're swimming against a current.
Big time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like there is kind of like the saving grace is that like that like everyone else who's riding that wave, that wave's going to slow eventually too. So if you just stay, on the board, out on the break, you're doing enough, you're present, just waiting for the next one, then you're going to be okay. But it's harder and harder to do.
I mean, but there's also nothing wrong with evolving your game plan, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's exactly it. So, where the game plan, the product, the offering, the brand, even like the elevator pitch is just slightly getting tweaked.
Do you know the Kodak story?
No.
Do you know the guy who invented the digital camera, the same product that basically put Kodak out of business virtually?
Yeah.
Was an employee at Kodak.
You're kidding.
No, he was an employee at Kodak, invents the digital camera, takes it to his bosses. They're like, nah, that's not what we do.
Yeah.
And then he went, all right, see ya.
Wow.
Went and did it, and look what happened, right?
Well, yeah, that's it. I think I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. Kodak had more than enough cash to retire, them and, the next 4 or 5 generations.
But think about how different, I mean, you're talking about insane amounts of intergenerational wealth if they had pivoted, right, in that moment and gone, let's not rest on our laurels. We've got to always be reinventing ourselves. Blockbuster, same thing. Netflix to a degree, but obviously that's a massive success. When Netflix came out, do you know what it was? It wasn't streaming.
Like a drop-off, like a VHS.
DVDs, yeah.
Oh, DVDs,
DVDs, yeah. Like mail-in DVDs.
Yeah, that's it.
Ridiculous.
That's nuts, isn't
Talk about evolution, right?
Correct.
So
fucking
every business has to do it, man.
Yeah, and look, I think we're there. Like I said, like we've said, numerous times, like it's more about like garnering that bandwidth. I need to be able to like work on and in my business. That's the harsh reality of it. And I also need to still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I also need to be able to have like enough time outside of that business to put me in the right frame of mind to enjoy it organically and not just feel like pressure it. So, I mean...
Keep the burnout at bay.
Correct. And I think like getting money into the business to make it feel healthy, make it feel like I'm cultivating a good culture in our team, like... That's the sort of stuff that I never thought would feel like a win. But it is, the more and more I do this gig, the more and more they do feel like wins. So, fails-wise, like I'm not going to dwell on it, but like in terms of like the last 2 weeks, I've fucking cooked my hips, so I'm not been able to exercise for, the last 2 weeks. And so if you want to call that a fail, I've had every daycare bug under the sun. And it's been pissing down rain. So like, I think it's been, there's been a couple of other losses that hopefully I can just sort of, sweep aside in one fell swoop. But
excluding those, like the first one that you talked about, like one of the best things about talking about a fail out loud is that if you talk about it for long enough, it turns into a grateful or a win.
It usually does, yeah.
There's a great, you ever heard of Brigadier Gerard?
No.
Conan Doyle wrote this epic series. Conan Doyle wrote like Sherlock Holmes. Right, Brigadier Gerard is like another one of his characters. Okay. So this great line, man, in one of these stories. So he basically like, you're in like the 1800s or 1700s or whatever, and he's a prisoner of war. He gets put in jail. He breaks out of jail, and he runs. Right, he escapes one night, and he just runs. He's like, I just need to basically run 20 miles to be safe.
Yeah, Forrest Gump style, sure.
So he runs, right, all through the night. It's pitch black, there's no moon, he's running. And something happens like, at some point he smashes into this tree and he's like this big ass dude, like smashes this tree apart and then gets disoriented. And he's like, I have no idea which way is forward. So he just picks a direction and runs. And basically he runs 10 miles out and then 10 miles back. And as it breaks dawn, he realizes he's like 100 meters away from the prison.
Shit.
But his great line is this. He says, something I've learned, my friends, is that you should never label something a failure until you've seen the end of it. Because guess what happened, right? As soon as they realized he had escaped in the morning and they saw the broken tree, they only started the search from the tree and searched out
Okay.
They didn't.
Gotcha.
No one went, oh, well, let's search back towards the prison. So he just hung out happily under this shrub all day and slept, waited till it was dark, and then got away. So there's something amazing about talking about your failures out loud until you arrive at a,
I think so.
point of gratitude.
Yeah. I mean, like, also you'll be able to like talk it out loud with, people who give a shit too.
Yeah, well, you just did it on a podcast, which is pretty awesome. Hey, I'll give you my quick win because I know we've got to wrap this up. But it involves a bakery, so I think you'll dig it. Yeah, okay. It was a bakery on the opposite hemisphere of what you do. But on Sunday, I was going for a ride, right? And I was like, man, like a van was sick, so we couldn't skate. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go for a ride. This is going to be fucking awesome. And Nevi came with me. So he's old enough now, jumps on the back. So we rode out to Healesville and went to Beechworth Bakery.
Yes.
Just like, fuck, it was a moment, man, because it was like similar to you and Otis talking about like cricket. Yeah. He was just like clicked on the bike. He's like, we've got to do this more often. I'm like, hell yeah. They're coming up with awesome ideas, right? Let's go ride out to like Whoop Whoop and review fish and chip shops on a YouTube channel kind of vibe. Wow. But what blew my mind, that's the win part done. But while we're talking about it, Beechworth Bakery, holy shit. Have you seen how busy these places are?
Yeah,
dude, I'm not kidding. I was like, I couldn't barely concentrate. We met my brother, he rides as well. So we met out there. 3 of us are sitting there. I'm staring at the line. It's like, man, there must have been 100 people in line. No, maybe let's just say 60 people in line, or like the whole time.
Yeah.
And there were 3 people deep. So there was 3 queues.
Sick. From
the counter to the door.
How good?
Average, I would say it took about 6 minutes to get from the back to the front. Each person is spending $40.
Svelte operations.
Dude, it's think of it this way. That's like $120 every 6 minutes that they're putting in there too.
Yeah.
And it was just all day.
Yeah.
It was wild. And I mean, the experience was great. You go in, you get something, you sit in a booth, you eat a donut and a pretty shit pie, but it's awesome. And then you ride back and it was just so good.
Yeah, it's actually, just to be quite honest, I thought when I went there, I was like, because I love like, a rough regional, being like growing up in a regional area.
Oh, true, you did, like, yeah. Oh, so you can appreciate that?
Yeah, I do. But cool. I will say this: there's good ones and there's
true.
So there's one in Milton. Milton? Yeah, Milton.
Where's that?
Next town over. It's in between Ulladulla and Narrawalla.
Oh, New South Wales.
Yeah. Sorry, Mollymook and Ulladulla.
Okay.
Milton and their Milton Bakery there. It's fucking sick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Like they got little mini pizzas, which is basically like regional speak for focaccia. But then there's mini pizzas, and you're like, yeah, right. Then you go into fucking Brunswick, and you're sort of like focaccia. I was like,
that's our pizza.
Fucking, there's a mini pizza, you dickhead. But yeah, like all that stuff, Neenish tarts, apple turnovers,
Neenish tarts.
snot blocks.
Wait, it's only legit if there's a sign in the window that says best vanilla slice in the state.
Yeah. Well, there is, actually good friends of mine have it's an institution. Again, I'm going to, this is for you New South Welshmen out there, but there's a Gumnut Patisserie in Mittagong, Barrel, Berrima.
Yeah.
They got a couple of sorts anyway. And they have at their Mittagong like HQ, there is a picture of Tracy, the owner, holding his famous. There's these fucking massive, like 4 meter by 5 meter mural. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like hand painted as well. It is fucking sick of him holding his fucking snot block, his famous vanilla slice.
Oh, man.
And like this place embodies that regional patisserie spirit. There are so many things. I could fucking fill another podcast just talking about how much I love this place.
Have you ever done a vanilla slice tart?
No, we've talked about it so many times.
I feel like the way you did the Lamington, you should do the vanilla slice.
I mean, look, I think it's just a case of just making a really good, a beautiful vanilla custard tart and then getting like a little twirl, a little puff pastry shard on top with some of that icing.
Well, icing is the... Do you know who did... this is a bit controversial. You might hate me for saying it. You know a company that did a really good vanilla slice product? Krispy Kreme.
Nah, no shame, man.
Bro, the vanilla slice Krispy Kreme donut is amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even a sweet tooth guy, but I remember trying one and going, oh, yeah, that's really good.
Oh, man.
Even with the design, like the icing on top with the chocolate ripple design thing, it's really good.
I think the one vanilla slice that I think, this is like bucket list stuff is Darcy Ma from Lannan in Edinburgh. Have you heard of this place?
Nah.
Bro, look it up. Like her vanilla slice looks all time, and she's just seems to be like one of the loveliest people. We've got the sickest fucking products, like her whole ethos, styling, whatever, everything. And she's so generous. Like she's fucking young too. Like she's in her 20s and she's just like crushing it.
Smashing. Oh, yeah. So good.
But like anyway, that's a bit of a segue for another time. But again, it's like a good vanilla slice, I think. My perspective on that sort of stuff has shifted so much in the last 5 years.
Really?
So much.
Like in what way?
Well, I feel like when I first got into this, when I left restaurants, I was petrified to leave restaurants. I was like, what does this mean for me?
Yeah.
Like, I think I've always just done like ultra refined stuff, like working in fine dining. Like, am I going to become like a bakery guy? Like, am I going to become a patisserie guy? Like,
did you feel a bit like when David Beckham joined the Major League
MLS?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I guess that you could put in there, and like I look back and resent that version of myself, or like at least the attitude, because it's so wrong. Like, I mean, it's
a new, different chapter.
Oh, mate, and we used to look in the restaurant space. We used to look down at people who were like doing this sort of thing. Like, oh yeah,
whatever.
Work in the cafe, did you? No.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cook fucking 30 eggs when there's like 200.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloody brunch.
Poach 900
yeah,
eggs.
Exactly. Like, good on you. Like you try doing that instead of you fucking around with your tweezers and your fluid gels.
It's a different thing. I mean, I worked extensively in cafes and restaurants, right? And I never was more aware of that when I had done a big stint in cafes and then opened a restaurant, and everyone in the restaurant, and that restaurant blew up. It was really busy. Yeah. We got best restaurant in blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
And like, it was still always like, oh, you're that guy who does cafes.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. And you can never shake it.
You may not know how to like make sauce bordelaise, but if you can run a smooth operation, good systems, have high standards. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to serve split hollandaise sauce, but you may not know how to assemble a croquembouche.
No, but like, that is a style. I mean, you know who does it well. Oh, actually, that's going to be another topic for another day. But what I think where people get burned, I've seen it a lot, is cafe people always get really pissed at restaurants. You see restaurant chefs that would be like, oh, I just want to chill out now, so I'm going to go work in a cafe.
Yeah, correct.
And then they would go down like a sack of shit.
That's it.
And it was it's so funny. But I got this. The way that I explain it is like, restaurants are like guitar and cafes are like bass. And just because you can play guitar doesn't mean you can play bass. And you see it all the time. Hey, you got to get to daycare pickup, so wrap it up.
I think so. I did my grateful when I did my fail.
Yeah.
We threw in a few other extra fails in there.
Throw in a quick recommendation for something. What have you had lately? A product, a place you've eaten?
Oh dear.
Any good pizza? Any good burgers?
Oh yeah, actually, sorry, yes I do. I got a great recommendation.
Hit me.
And I don't think this place needs to be recommended because it's probably getting a lot of raps as it is. In fact, I know it is getting great raps at the moment, but these are like, and I'm going to give it a recommendation from a personal perspective because I know the guy who does this is a fucking legend. Just seems like the nicest dude and he's so passionate about his thing. Doesn't really have a background in our industry, but has like grabbed it by the fucking horns and he's killing it.
Okay.
And he's gotten so much success at the moment. I'm so stoked for him. He's a bloke named James. He runs Elmo's Burgers in Fitzroy North.
Just up from the Penny.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been dying to go there.
Go there, you should, bro. Like
I heard they're really good.
He's committed to like good products.
Yeah.
Like he's buying in sick beef.
Oh man.
He's like making a lot of stuff. Anyway, I've met him through, some avenues and we've, talked a bit and I went in there and ate the other day, invited him to come down and like it had been on the radar for ages. I went in and I was like, this is just fucking elite. Like he's doing such a really simple thing. It reminded me a lot of, it's a bit niche, Corner Bistro in New York.
Okay.
It was like known as one of the best burger restaurants in New York for ages anyway. Yeah. And there was like 4 things in the menu. That's it. You could have one of 2 burgers and you could have fries and this and that. And there was like, there's only even 2 beers in the menu.
Yeah, wow.
And it was like, that's all there was. This was back in 2011, 12. So it was some time ago. But
yeah.
And I went in there and I had that same sort of thing. Smash burgers, Aussie beef, like good quality Aussie beef. Simple things done super well. And again, just like really, really small menu, but just like the focus was there. The line was out the door.
Okay. Is it super busy?
Yeah, it's busy as.
Yeah, cool.
But it's just completely justified. It's tasty as. So that's my rec.
Okay. And then you can go to the penny for a beer afterwards.
Go for a penny for a beer afterwards. That's fucking right. It's actually, that's a great shout. Yeah. I didn't do that because I had a very like unsettled 4-year-old at the time, but like next time.
Speaking of which, you got to go pick him up. So let's wrap it, bro. Thanks, dude.
Too.
That was fucking awesome. Thanks for doing that, man.
No, it's
really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for listening. We're incredibly grateful to have you along on this journey. As always, there are a few people we need to thank, but first a disclaimer. Malt Donkey have not paid us a cent for the plug that we give them here. We just genuinely love shouting out good people that are making the world a better place. For the crew that do support us more formally, first, a massive shout out to Open Table for their continued support of the show and PAX in general. We also want to thank the team at Poster Boy Media. None of this would be possible without them. So if you ever need anything done on the media side, hit up Ro and the crew. They are always accommodating us, even when we are sending them shit the night before a deadline. Lastly, we want to hear from you. If you have something you'd like to share, a question you want us to unpack, or something you'd like us to cover on the show, hit us up at hello@pax.melbourne. We're also here to help. If you're struggling with something in your business or you have an idea you're trying to bring to market and aren't sure how to make it happen, head to pax.melbourne and drop us a line. PAX exists to help people enhance their businesses so that they can enrich the communities around them. If that sounds like something you want to connect with, hit us up. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.